Inner wheel greetings to all of you. I have in front of me past association president Dr. Urmil Bareja. Charming, beautiful, graceful, with a soothing and calming voice, yet strong enough to attract attention.
Thank you.
She was association president in 2004-2005, just 20 years before. Young.
Young. Very young at that time.
Should I ask you how old were you? Oh, no,
Well,
no,
you
no.
can. I have no hesitation.
Yeah.
I was 54 at that time.
Oh,
53, 54. Yeah.
wow. Very young to become a association president. She has so many laurels to her credit. Urmil ji, you were 50th association president, and this year is also golden year of association. Can you clarify the confusion of our members?
Yes. You see, the year I was association president, the Golden Jubilee was celebrated for the inception of Inner Wheel in India. The first club was formed in Ahmedabad, and that was the reason District 305 hosted Golden Jubilee function in Jodhpur, because Ahmedabad club was not up to the mark for that. So we had a lovely celebration, and I really have very, very fond memories of that. More than 700 members attended.
Wow.
And when we go to the PAP forum and look at, most of them were present, and that was really, really something to feel proud about, but something to feel very I really cherish those memories with me.
I am sure you must be cherishing the memories because this was the first, maybe a grand celebration of inner wheel in India.
Yes, it was. Yes, they took us out on a motorade, पुरानी गाड़ियाँ, camel cart, camels,
Antique
उसके
cars.
ऊपर antique cars पे सबको वो लोग बिठाकर हम लोगों को, there was around a kilometer, and plus typical Rajasthani dhol tamasha along with it. And at night, function they were called Belia dance, food was Rajasthani. It was very, very gracious and sumptuous, very warm Rajasthani hospitality. Never to whosoever came remembered that, and they will all be thankful to the District 305 and Jodhpur Club, which really did a remarkable job.
You are a doctor.
Yeah, I am.
In which
I'm a general physician, but with a diploma in hospital administration.
wow. You're a doctor and you must have been so busy in professional life. How did you devote your time to inner wheel?
See, in certain ways, I was very fortunate, because the work I was mainly have been associated in medical field, had been with the charitable organizations. With the charitable organizations, you are very committed, very dedicated to that work, no doubt. But when you take up such a position, we are able to manage also because of the rotational effect that we can take on, because monetary benefits are not there. So you can take off because of that by making pre-arrangements along with it.
So basically, you have been doing charity work since after doing medicine.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
started
good.
my practice a little late,
That's
but
nice.
yes, once I started, it went into that area basically. And I'm thankful to those people, those doctors who really helped me around with that. And thankful to my inner wheel that they gave me enough time that I could do something, do my work in the morning and join them for other programs.
Right.
Really wonderful.
Here, when I wish to know the the success factors, I'm sure you must have many achievements to your credit to have reached the association level. What was or is the Inner Wheel Progress project closest to your heart?
You see, it's very difficult to put that in words, because there are so many. Any in every project that I did, even as a club president, basically they came from heart and with whatever I had. I always believed in one thing while I was doing these projects. yeah, it must be as far as possible a hands-down project.
Right.
Involvement of members, maybe less involvement of money, but involvement of members. And one of the earliest projects during my when I joined was in the district was Road AIDS project. Being the AIDS subcommittee chairperson, I was holding that, and that was the only time we did a project with Rotary, with Delhi Medical Association, a 15 days awareness camp for the AIDS all over the hospitals in Delhi, government hospitals and private hospitals.
Oh, wow.
It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. And yes, in spite of early days of AIDS, we were able to find some very open people who came and told us this because yes, we have it.
Wow.
And please treat us if you
And
can.
the success factors to reach the association level, you
You
feel?
see, I think it was the basically the bonding of friendship, the support of my inner wheel members, support of my own family, and I think there was a certain simple dedication. I used to do work. I never worked with the goal that I have to be an association secretary or association president. I really worked through, enjoyed every post, and things came automatically.
Mind blowing, Urmilji. You had all the great planning those days to do such big mega projects for the first time, like you're saying, and those days with actual service.
Yes.
Yeah. And we all have been following them till date today.
We have been
Bilkul.
following. Another thing that I would like to mention, we are talking of the projects, that during my year as chairmanship, we started in a big way on the mega joint projects.
Right.
And the idea behind was the complaint from the smaller clubs that we cannot participate that much.
That's
And
true.
that led really to it was a great time. I really enjoyed it.
Any memorable incident that you may like to share
About
in these last so many years in Innerweed?
it is, you see, there are so many, and if you put it where, rather instead of talking of my own incident, I would talk something about something that happened with my husband.
Okay.
You see, he was not in Delhi. He had gone down to Coimbatore for his work, and he was staying in a hotel. He fell sick, and because he's a very easygoing person, so he said, "I will just go out and the doctor across the street and find out why my fever is not going down." So he went there and he was talking to him, and he said, he asked him, "What is your wife doing?" He said, "My wife is a doctor." He said, "What is doing?" She is an inner wheel member here in Delhi, and that doctor was Rotarian.
Oh, okay.
The wonderful thing was that he not only treated him, he took him his home. He says, "For 2 days you are here, sir. You are staying with us. You are not," because that was something which is the bond of inner wheel and tree. There, and as far as I am concerned, there are innumerable incidents if I get into that.
Very true. But there are some which really strike in your life, and this like you feel that this was inner wheel which helped you,
which helped me. That was another time that happened was, and it was probably most of us will remember that also, that there was a case in 310. Another incident that I remember, that's the help I got. I was stuck in Jammu. That was, I hadn't gone on inner behalf of Inner Wheel. I had gone for my own personal visit to Jammu to Vaishno Devi. And as you we know, there was a complete, we were up there and was complete storm. Suddenly it came, and there was one more doctor with me, not from Inner. And we came down somehow, drenching everything. I would say Ma was still kind कि हमारे दर्शन हो गए थे. But when we came down, we didn't know because our flight has already missed what to do. So they said, "Hey," I called up one of the inner wheel members in Jammu. I said, "This is so and there's another doctor with me. Can you please help her?" He says, "Please stay there. We'll make arrangements." They called up another hotel there. They told them, "This is the taxi. Please bring them to our house." And that I still have friendship with that lady.
Wow.
So
So this is
It
inner
is,
wheel,
this is inner wheel which
that
helps
feeling
you.
comes in you every
It
day.
comes, and any time we have asked for any kind of help, it has come. Come tsunami,
Yeah.
come earthquake. Both the
Everywhere.
things happened during my time.
So down the years, what changes have you seen in inner wheel?
You see, what changes we are seeing with the changes are with the time. The things are becoming bigger, projection is more, communication has become more because of the digital communication is available. Because of that, you get help easily also. But somewhere, I feel that some of the basic things still have to remain. The protocols should be followed so the dignity in the inner wheel of everyone is maintained. Somewhere protocols go down. It is because the new members think inner wheel, they love to do projects, they love to meet each other, but they don't want to be bound so much by
You
constitution.
don't want that constitution, the
But it
committee
has
which
to
you have
be
been
there.
handling since years.
Yes, but it has to come, because this has to, because if we don't stop one thing wrong at one point of time, then it propels and we can all see the effects of that. But more or less members when explained, they do follow that.
Actually, we all select our members.
Yes,
That's
we
why.
are
That
very
is very
careful,
important.
because and this change has more happened since the membership rules have changed. Because of that, that has made the difference, because now anybody can join, and that has made some difference.
What do you see inner wheel and future vision and suggestions?
You see, Innerville already is one of the largest women's organization at the international level. But what I personally feel, it will grow bigger and bigger. But what we need to do is pay more attention to projects, in the sense that it's from international to down, only one thing should come down. When we are giving too many guidelines to the clubs, the, when we say that clubs are independent to do what they want, somewhere that independence is a little curtailed, because presidents by nature feel, okay, we should follow that sometime. So it is important that another thing I feel which started, that we should start some funding at the international level for the projects at the national or club level. That thing should start, and I really see this, our inner wheel going up and doing very well.
Yes.
No
Years
doubt.
later, when you sit down to tell your story, what will be your opening line?
My opening line will be, friends, I remember this one thing. In Sanskrit it was earlier said, but I put it in the English. When you were born, you cried and world rejoiced. You should lead inner wheel makes us lead a life. We hope that when we die, people will cry and the soul will rejoice.
So beautiful, such beautiful lines, very beautiful.
That's what I
How
feel.
would you describe yourself in one sentence? I think you already said that in Sanskrit.
Yeah, it's I work from my heart.
Work from.
That's it.
And what instantly brings a smile on your face? You always smile and guide everyone. Last.
You see, what I feel, a smile brings back smile. So, and naturally, if you really talk of it, it's the grandchildren who bring the smile.
And this is your mantra for relaxing, I believe.
Yes, absolutely.
Any other
Relaxing,
mantra for relaxing?
playing Sudoku and listening to the old music.
Yes. Thank you so much, Urmil
My
ji.
pleasure, Mala. Really, I worked
We when we
with
go
you.
back association में कैसे हमारे seniors.
We are. I'm so glad to be with you. I've known you for so many years, and I enjoy being with you all.
Thank
Every
you.
time.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.